Hello world, welcome back to Technolomaniac YouTube channel. Hope you are doing well. This is not a review. This is just a thought sharing video. Today we are sharing some thoughts about the newly launched Nothing Phone 3. You are familiar with the brand. It establishes its identity through the glyph interface. So Nothing brand is familiar for everyone. Today we are diving into some deep thought process about the Nothing Phone 3. Yes, Nothing has launched its flagship phone named Nothing Phone 3. Kalpe has announced the launch of the Nothing Phone 3, and I'm sharing my thoughts. Only it's my thoughts. It may be change. There will be some changes in the spec, but the overall outlook of this phone is shared by myself. So please cooperate with that. It may have some minute changes. Let's begin. The phone 3. Uh, First of all, let's discuss about the design. The design is very much changed. You can nothing element of nothing in this phone. It may sound crazy, but believe me, that's the truth. The unique selling feature of the Nothing phone was the glyph interface. But in while we come into the flagship phone, they have removed that feature, and it was replaced by a glyph, a LED strip. The LED strip is a unique feature of this phone, but it lost their identity by removing the glyph interface. In my opinion, the glyph interface was their identity. They uh, they should keep that identity throughout all phones. Even though they added a glyph LED strip on the backside of the phone, it's nice, it's good, but the glyph interface was a unique feature, and it is very much useful for daily life. Uh, the phone uh, feels premium, and the build materials are very good, and it have a 6.67-inch AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate and HDR10 plus and 4500 nm in its peak brightness. These are the specs of the display. So the display is okay, and while coming to the processor, it have Qualcomm Snapdragon 8s Gen 4. That was a big downgrade. You think why I'm blaming the Snapdragon 8s Gen 4? Okay, the chipset is itself is very powerful, very capable chipset. But for a flagship phone, we'll expect something more. That is an 8s Gen 3, an 8 Gen 3, 8 Gen 4, and 8 Elite. These are the flagship chipsets. Snapdragon has put a brilliant strategy to confuse the users by giving a name S series. 8S series is very much lower than the flagship series. Actually, the flagship series start from 800 series. The 800 series chipset. Then later the 8 Gen series started. Then now the flagship is going on through the 8 Elite. The 8 Elite is the legacy chipset of the flagship chipset, but the 8S Gen 4 chipset is a mid-range chipset. You will get many many mid-range phone with this chipset. Realme, IQ, Xiaomi. These brands are selling this chipset like hotcakes in their mid-range phones. So Why why nothing put a mid-range chipset on their flagship phone? That is the brilliant strategy of Galpay and Nothing team. You know why? This phone is not going to sell for everyone. This they Galpay said that this phone is not for everyone, but for someone. That's the strategy. There are a lot of Nothing fans around the world. Galpay is only focusing those fans. He wished to sell his phone only for that fan base. The flagship phone is only for this fan base. There is a brilliant strategy behind it because this phone comes with 79,999 rupees for the 256 and 12 GB RAM variant in India, and 512 GB ROM and 16 GB RAM variant comes with 8 89,999 rupees. For this huge price, you will get too many options. Even though the iPhone 16 also available for that price range, and you will get Samsung Galaxy S25. These are phones coming under this bracket. So Carpe put a brilliant strategy there. They they sell their phone as a benchmark of Nothing. Everyone they're not they're not wishing to everyone should purchase their flagship phone, but it will put a benchmark and the customers will think lot of features in the uh, Nothing Phone 3 are also available in their other phones like Nothing Phone 3A, Nothing Phone 3A Pro, Nothing Phone 2, and the CMF phones. So people will increase their purchase. The purchase will increase by making this kind of a strategy. If this brand had no flagship phone, the customers will judge this brand just as a startup. But Calpe put a brilliant work on their strategy. They made a flagship phone with a minimum spec. Even though this is a flagship phone for the sake of this price, so they will sell few of these units and made a flagship image on the market. So that's the strategy. Let's check other specs of this phone. The phone comes with a triple camera setup on rear side with a 15 MP wide OS camera, and the front camera is 15 MP and 4K video recording camera. So the phone have optical image stabilization, and the primary sensor is 15 megapixel, and you will get three additional sensors also. This phone comes with 5,500 mAh battery with 65-watt charging, and 15-watt wireless charging is that's good. And the phones comes with OS Android OS 15 and Nothing OS 3.5. This will offer a 5-year update for every customers. These are the features you will see in other smartphones of Nothing. Even though Nothing not lose their old identity, they are offering the smartphone with their premium feel of the interface, the glyph interface, and their software updates. Software update is the unique selling feature of the Nothing phone. They will improve their smartphone experience by software updates. But other brands, they are downgrading their smartphone experience by updating software. That's the big clap for nothing. Good job, nothing. They have done a very good user experience by improving their smartphone by software updates. It is a it is very much noticeable, and I wish every company should follow that technique. Uh, the downgrading process is very much annoying for a regular user. But in the point of a regular user, the Nothing phone is doing great job. They will get brand new experience. They will get a more powerful phone in through every software update. That's the big achievement of Nothing. The other specs of um, Nothing Phone 3 is it is built with Gorilla Glass 6 7i in the front and Gorilla Glass Victus on the back. So the phone is uh, very much solid. It won't crack while you slip from your hand or other minimal kind of damages happen through the daily life. So you can trust the build of this phone, and the phone comes with aluminum frame and IP68 water resistant. So it's okay. The build is very much good. Every premium phone get similar kind of build. So I'm not glorifying this build quality of this phone. Even though it's good, they're not done any price cut for that area. So it is okay. And the phone comes with a stereo speaker, in-display fingerprint, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6.0 and NFC, and there is no headphone jack. The headphone jack is becoming like a uh, old era feature or a vintage feature. You can see uh, many phone brands are removing the headphone jack. So in the future, uh, we will discuss the headphone feature as a vintage feature. Uh, that's about the Nothing phone. Hope you enjoy my video. Put some comments about what you think about this smartphone, and give me the thumbs up with your like, and don't forget to subscribe. Hope you are doing well. Wish you all the happiness in life. Thank you.